See the stumbling blocks as you slipped on cracks. It's commandment laws, so we need to stay on track. Your heart as a house at mercy, put it on my back. One body with your house shy, no, so we can't move slack.
Yeah.
Hey, beautiful speaking by the brother Pastor Paul. Sister,
you don't need the mic. You don't want to use public like this. We're here to talk to you, right? You come up specifically to find me. You get that, right? Yeah, because give me Matthew chapter 5, Matthew 10 and verse 5. Give me Matthew 10 and verse 9.
This is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 5. These 12 so-called Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So the Messiah told the disciples, don't go to everyone in the whole world. Go to the lost sheep. That's right. Our people. What was your nationality? Huh? No, what's your nationality? West Indian. What?
My son's a Muslim.
No. What's your nationality being West? No, what is your West Indian? Yeah. So your people fit these conditions that was put onto them by the Caucasian. Yeah. So these things that we're calling ourselves Church of England, these things are not nationalities. Understand? These are situations put on us by the colonizer, right?
They're forced on us.
You're forced on us. That's how we are lost now. Because we don't know our ancestors.
We are certainly lost.
We're a lost people.
Yeah.
For us to call ourselves, are you a powerful black woman?
I am.
Alright, so black is a colour, sister. If you see my apron I'm wearing, my ephod, this is black.
Yeah.
Now look, our skin isn't the colour of black.
Yeah.
So now there is no colour, the black nation.
Yeah.
Understand? We can run for Germany, we can run for America, we can run for England. No, I'm talking about in Olympics.
In the Olympics.
Yeah, in
Alright?
Olympics, yeah, because that's what they want us for.
Because we was taken for their games.
Yeah, that's what they want us for, but for any top management job,
But if we
right.
wanted to run for president,
They're not having us.
They're not having. If we want to run for prime minister,
They're not having
us, right? Why? Because we are the Israelites of the Bible system.
Yeah.
Right. We are the lost sheep. We are the 12 tribes of Israel, and Judah is one of the brothers, one of the tribes. Benjamin is a tribe. Levi is a tribe. Understand? So now we need to understand, what do we need to do as Israelites, sister?
Number one, we need to come together.
Number one, we need to
respect each other.
Number one, sister, we need to fear the Lord. His name is Yahweh. That's number one. And once we fear him, we'll start to obey what he tells us to do. Do you understand that?
But I can actually see us doing that.
Okay, so now once we fear him, what are we going to do? We're going to love our brother and sister. That's right. And we're going to tell them to obey the Lord as well.
Yes, certainly. We've got to love our brothers.
Do you know?
But that doesn't happen.
But sister, let's make it happen. Let's change. Let's make a change.
Your generation, I'm on my way out. You've got to change that.
No, but sister, you're not. You're not. I love you, sister.
I'm going to show you right now.
hey, hear this. It doesn't matter what age you are. You could be young, you could be old. The Most High has got a space for his people.
That's right.
You get it?
That's
Get
right.
that in. You get what you're gonna get. Give me Ezekiel chapter 5. What was that? Oh yeah. Read that.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 22 and verse 9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage.
You're meant to bid to the marriage, as many as you find. There's no age. He even tells you, be like little children. So he's talking to the elderly. He's not talking to the children. He's telling the elderly to be like little children, because that's who the kingdom of God is for the humble people. Right, read this.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4. And Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry. So okay, the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations.
Or just for a little bit of it.
For all the abominations.
I miss out the jot and tittle.
for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
So yeah, it's not talking about any age, right? We're talking about the men that sigh and cry. Big man, I can see you're going through trials and tribulations, man. Yeah? Alright, so listen, you know, did your forefathers, do they fit the conditions of slavery and bondage by the colonizer?
So it's been here.
Well, where are you from, big man? Nigeria. Are you Igbo? The Yoruba. So the Yoruba, bro, they shouldn't be out here running up the ganja smiths, man. They shouldn't be doing that, bro. Alright, no ganja for our people, man. Alright, you know ganja means a deceased bird, an extinct bird. So now when you're smoking it and calling it ganja, it's like you're putting that spirit on for you to be extinct, man. Yeah, so
this is my lack of salvation.
Who shall
I fear?
Who shall you fear?
Fear no evil.
But you should fear God.
I do.
And if you fear God, you're not gonna be burning up that cancer, bro.
Change.
You're gonna change. You're gonna change. We'll pray for you, bro.
I was here for to pray.
Yeah, okay. Give me that in the book of Peter.
I do walk to you. Must be a reason why I walk in here.
Chapter 1 Peter chapter.
You are brief. Keep doing the people. The love people are going to come in here.
Sister, that's a lovely dress, you know. It's a lovely dress.
Yes,
Buy one for your sister.
This is 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8.
Bring it up.
Be sober.
Be sober.
Be high and drunk.
Be sober.
Be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
So look, you can't be high and drunk on this world. No, you're not drunk, but I'm just saying be sober. The weed doesn't make you sober-minded. It makes you woozy, makes you high and all of that. Hallucinations. Alright, so be sober, brother, because the adversary, the devil, he's around, just waiting to pounce on you when you're under these situations.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 30.
Yes. Praise the Lord.
And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that crawleth on the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so.
The herbs, they're here for a reason, for medicines. They're here to help us. Alright? They're not here to be smoked. You get it? Because have you heard of Cain and Abel? They gave a sacrifice and they burnt the sacrifice. And the sacrifice of the field wasn't delighted to the Most High. He wanted the smoke. Right? He wanted the jerk up thing. The lamb that was jerked up lamb, roast lamb. Well done. You get it? You get that in Genesis chapter 3. Genesis chapter 4, sorry.
I'm standing here.
And you mean start at verse 2.
This is Genesis 4 and 2.
Bring it
And
up.
she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of the sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord.
Cain brought the fruit of the ground, the weed. The Cain came and burnt the offering of weed and stuff. Alright?
And Abel and Abel he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering.
So the Lord, give me Leviticus chapter 10. The Lord gave offering, was pleased with Abel's offering. He wasn't pleased with Cain's offerings with the burning of the ganja sticks, man. That's the Cain spirit of hating your brother, hating yourself. If you hate yourself, you don't love your brother.
Simple as that.
Yeah. So if I love you, bro, I'm gonna tell you to not hate yourself, and because you would love me. You would pray for me.
Yes.
If you love me. And I wouldn't want you to be smoking in that manner then. And that's how we correct each other. That's how you know. You see when they got their jobs, the Caucasian man, they help themselves. they make sure their sons and their uncles, their nephews, their cousins can get into the family business. Now we have to beg and ask to get into their family business. Now we don't want nothing to do with their family. Alright, we will need to start building up our family in the laws and commandments, bro, yeah? Yoruba, Ashanti, Igbo, Bantus. No, forget the Shaka Zulus. Forget the Shaka Zulus, man. Alright, we don't need those guys, man. Those are not the Bantus, they're not the Bantus. Those are the other tribes. Alright, no Shaka. They was killing Bantus. The Shaka Zulus, they were killing Bantus, telling them get out of their lands. Alright, forget Shaka Zulu.
This is Leviticus 10 and verse 1. And Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, took either of them his censer and put fire therein.
So they put fire in the censer. See like how the brother's doing now? This is called the censer. Alright? So two of Aaron's sons put fire in the censer, right? Hold on to this understanding, right?
And put incense thereon.
And put incense in there.
And offered strange fire.
And offered what?
And offered strange fire.
So that incense is from the tree. All the frankincense and myrrh comes from the tree. Cannabis comes from the tree. It's an incense. It is. It's an incense. It's a strange incense to the Most High. It's not what we use to burn in the temple. We use frankincense and myrrh. And we don't get frankincense and myrrh, put it in a Rizla and smoke it in a split. That's madness. Same thing with the burning of these herbs. It's gonna give you hallucinogens. Okay?
And put incense thereon and offered strange fire before the Lord, which he commanded them not.
He commanded them what?
And which he commanded them not. And there went out a fire from the Lord and devoured them.
And there went out a fire and went radam. Burn them up, brother. Not Jesus. Yahweh. He burned them up in the name of Yahweh Shai for the wrongdoings. They was not told to do that. Right? And they died them. Instant death. The Bible ain't no fairy tales. The Bible isn't about Harry Potter and Hermione and witchcraft in it. Alright? The Bible, the Most High can just give you straight judgment, man. Straight judgment. So that's why we're here for you, bro. Give me that Psalm, Isaiah chapter 60. Bro, we're gonna pray, bro. That's what we have to do. That's what we have to do, bro. He's hungry, man. Give me Matthew chapter 4 and verse 4. The brother said he's hungry, man. And this is food. Matthew 4 and 4, you got that? You got that? Isaiah 60. Yeah, he said he's hungry. I wanted you to get that, man. Alright? Matthew 4 and 4. Yes, King. Mr. Sparky.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 4, and verse 4.
Alright.
But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone.
Alright, you don't live by bread alone. Because the birds, they don't go and get a receipt from Marks and Spencer's.
No.
The birds don't live by just bread, they live by the will of God. Because they don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. Do you get it? Yeah, we don't know. So we pray to the Most High and He will deliver us food.
Yes.
You understand? Alright? Food?
Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God.
Now, everyone's got their 5-year plans. Alright? But you don't know if the Most High can just bring a sinkhole and just whack you out and you go down to the abyss. Just like that. It's happening in China. It's happening like all of them, half of America's burning. Hawaii and all these Washington and that, it's all in flames. You don't know what tomorrow may bring. Now these insurance companies don't even insure you under natural disasters. And now you was really, oh yeah, I've made a plan, I got my insurance policy out. But it's a natural disaster now. They've just made money off of you, and they're not gonna give you what you deserve. Alright? But if you insure yourself on the word of the Lord, your insurance policy is you're gonna be able to claim. The Most High is gonna make sure you're gonna be able to claim. You're in John, right? Is that 100? No. I think it's 6.
Come on.
And,
I can't stand to talk.
yeah.
I'm not well.
This is the book of John chapter 7 and verse 38.
Wow.
He that believeth on me, as the scripture hath said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
Yes, so rivers of living water. If you believe on him as the scriptures have said, that's
Go.
right.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, if you believe on the Most High as the scriptures have said, you're going to be fed, you're going to have water, quench your thirst. Alright, brother? So you're an Israelite, okay? You're an Israelite, you need to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? So now, when you pray, you must keep the commandments for your prayers to be heard. The men of Israel must have beds. Understand this?
This is for you.
Israelites, we broke the commandments, so that's why we were put into captivity. But we now have to keep the commandments, alright, bro? Throw away the weed. Yo, hermano. Yo, compadre, hermano. Señorita. Alright, man, give me John 14 and 1. So yeah, the Most High is saying, we need to turn and face towards the Most High in the name of the Messiah, Yahushua. Our people were lost.
Sister, 2 minutes.
Our people are lost. And we're lost in what? We're lost in the source, man. We're lost in Babylon, man. This world has got us thinking we can go about as we please, man. To and fro. We can't. We need to make sure we please the Most High. And a lot of our people, we sound like these guys are a broken record. They keep saying the same thing. Constantly saying the same thing. Well, you're going to realize, man, that you're going to want to know what we were talking about in that day, man.
What do you want? 14. Yeah, 14. John 14 and 1. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in power. Believe in me. Believe also in me.
So yeah, don't be troubled. Alright? If you believe in the Most High, believe in his Son. Alright, read.
In my Father's house are many mansions.
What is in his Father's house?
Many mansions.
In the Most High's house, there's many mansions, read.
If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you.
What's the Messiah doing?
I go to prepare a place for you.
So the Most High is preparing a kingdom for his people. Alright? So now, what we're up here to do is to make sure we can get a reservation. We've got a slot. We're putting up our hands to the Most High saying, please, can you hold that for me, please? I would love to be in that mansion. He's got many mansions, man. Alright, King. Alright, Jim can't save you. The word of the Lord has to save you. Read.
In his Father's house are many mansions.
I go to prepare a place for you. Verse 3. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also.
Yeah, so look, we need to make sure that we're in the right position in our mind, in the right place. Alright? Sober-minded. Aware of our surroundings and the devil that will come in as a... Give me that,
Humble as a humble.
He's 10.
Yeah. Get Revelations 21. And this over here.
This is Matthew 10 and verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves.
So as he says, man, alright, where we are, the Messiah was there also. I know the people have heard about Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego in the burning oven. There was the Messiah, there was a fourth one there. Alright, it says the Nebuchadnezzar's like, why do I see 4 of them in the fire, man?
Thought we only sent 3 of them in there. Yeah. Yeah, so go on. Read that, bro.
Matthew 10 and verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
So yeah, we gotta be wise, man. We gotta be wise in these days, man. Give me Isaiah chapter 36.
Isaiah 36 and verse 6. And it reads, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
So yeah, us in these times, we need to be wise, man. We need to be knowledgeable, man.
right.
Because that's what's showing our faith. Alright, we was talking about faith is not seen. It's the evidence of things that are not seen. So if we can't see faith, know that when you see the Most High bringing his brothers, man, alright, sorry, the Most High bringing these chosen people, the prophets, alright, yo, these are the times to focus, man. These are the times to get right, man.
And strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Yeah, man, so the strength will be salvation. Is to be wise and knowledgeable, man.
Right.
And wisdom is what? To keep the commandments of and the statutes and the Lord, man.
That's right.
Right? That's the whole duty of the Israelite man, woman, and child.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 21, from the top. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away.
Alright, so there's going to be a new heaven. This place is not heaven for us, this is hell.
That's right.
No, this is heaven for you though, Karen. This is your heaven. Alright, where you got your faggots, alright? You got your damn banks, you got your Marks and Spencers and your Waitrose. We're in the ghettos, man. This is hell for us, man.
Right.
Alright, our brothers are trying to kill me. My own brother's looking at me, wants to stab me in my back. Looking at my wife, loving her shake, trying to kill me for my wife. Alright? He likes my trainers, he wants to steal my chain. These things this is hell for us, man. Alright? So go on, read that again.
Revelation chapter 21 from the top. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth.
A new heaven, a new earth.
For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away.
Yeah, man, this place is going to pass away.
And there was no more sea. And John saw the holy city, New Jerusalem.
The many mansions, man. The many mansions that are being prepared. Alright?
Coming down from God, out of heaven, prepared as a bride adored for her husband.
So yeah, give me Matthew chapter 25. Alright? Prepared, man. Alright? Prepared. There's a heaven prepared for the children of Israel. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Americans.
That's the book of Matthew, chapter 25.
I beg you, this pen. Hold it like it's
25
and 1.
25 from the top. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened.
Of heaven, man, that is prepared, is likened unto 10 virgins, man. What, one woman?
10 virgins.
Oh, you're gonna have one wife.
10 virgins.
Yeah, the Messiah has got a kingdom and he's got 10 virgins waiting for him, man. Alright, read.
Which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. And five of them were wise.
Oh, wait, he's only got one.
And 5 of them were wise.
Yeah, he's gonna have 5 of them, man. Read.
And 5 of them were foolish.
Go on.
And they that were foolish took their lamps, but took no oil with them.
But that's what the brother was saying, man. You look around and it's dry bones, man. This place is dry, man. There's no oil, you're not dry, right? Just because you ain't got a damn Johnson & Johnson on, man. You ain't dry because you ain't got P45 or Vaseline. or cocoa butter. Palm. You're dry because you don't have the word of the Lord in your soul, in your heart.
Come.
Your sister, you know you need the word of the Lord in your heart. Sister, 2 minutes to hear the word. You were, that are dry, man. Brother, Nazarite. Want to take 2 minutes to hear the Bible? Alright, read that again. The oil, there were what? There were 5 were wise, and 5
of them were wise, and 5 were foolish.
And 5 were what?
And 5 were foolish.
And they that were foolish took their lamps, but took no oil with them.
Go on.
But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept.
When the bridegroom was ready to wake up his people and bring them to the many mansions, man. The mansion party, man. They slept on the mansion party, man. They never got themselves clean. They didn't dust off the garments, prepare. You know that when you got a mansion party going on, you know what I mean? Penthouse, not penthouse, because we don't do high. That's Esau. But you know, when you got the mansion party, you're prepared, man. Right? In the world, why not for Yahweh? Why not for the Lord?
Khan.
In the name of Yahweh Shai. Read.
Khan. And at midnight, there was a cry made out. Slakia. There was a cry made. Behold, the bridegroom cometh. Go ye out to meet him. And all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps.
Yeah, so the wise virgins, they knew what to do, man. Alright? They trimmed their lamps. They made sure they stayed. They held fast to which is good.
Khan.
That's what hold fast to which is good means, man. It means they went out until the decree was brought forth, man. Until the land was utterly desolate, man. Look around. Is the land utterly desolate? Is the land desolate? Are people not turning to the Yahweh Basham Yahushai? Alright? Read.
Khan. And the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil,
Yeah.
for our lamps have gone out.
So the foolish ones, I was like, damn. Any man that turneth away, what's that one in Luke? He that turned is from the sword. Give me Luke. Hold that. Give me Luke 9 and 60. Yeah.
Last verse, right?
Luke 9, 60. Read that.
This is Luke chapter 9 and verse 62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plough and
Sister, 2
looking
minutes.
back is fit for the kingdom of power.
Did you hear that? Come, sister, play. Head to Don't act patronizing with it, sis. We love you, you know. Alright, love. Yeah? You're an Israelite, alright? The daughter of Zion. Keep the commandments, sister, alright? Because anyone that puts their hand to the plow and coming out here to tell your people, right, and then look back and stop doing it, you're not fit for the kingdom of God.
That's right.
Right? That's what one of the brothers was saying. Now I was doing it before in Christianity and now I don't believe the Bible and all of that. He wasn't really putting his hand to the plow, but you should have diligently went harder and seek to find out which is true, man.
Khan.
And hold fast to which is good, man.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Get the bring that out, bro. Matthew 25.
Matthew chapter 25 and verse 9. But the wise answer saying no.
The what?
The wise answer saying not so.
The what?
The wise answer saying not so.
Yeah, the wise answer saying, nah, not so, man, nah. Now we search out your own salvation, alright? With what?
With fear and trembling.
Yeah, man. Search out your own salvation, man. We trimmed our lamps, man. We made sure we didn't take our hand off the plow, man. We're out here outside, in season, out of season, alright? Until the land is utterly desolate.
Khan.
Right? Until you walk around, where's the Israelites? Okay, it's time to pack up. You understand?
But the wise answer saying not so, lest there be enough for us and you But go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves.
Yeah, go to the guys that are selling it, man. Alright? So look, as they've gone from the ones that are waiting for the bridegroom, they've gone away. Go on, read. Because this is deep, man. They've gone away.
And while they went to buy,
While they went to go buy
the
something.
bridegroom came,
Go on.
and they
Whoa.
and they that were there were ready, went with him to the marriage.
Yeah, so they were prepared. They were ready.
And the door was shut.
And the what?
And the door was shut.
Why? Because they already had the clothes pressed, the beds on, right? The Bibles, everything was all there, with the speak, everything packed up. They was prepared, man. These lot were out there still trying to go out there to still prophesy and do and bring the people that are there's no one there, man. The land is utterly desolate now. There's no time to be trying to put out the flyers and put out the posters. Yeah, the chariots are waiting, man.
Come.
They're swinging low, coming to carry us home, man. But you're out there trying to break the commandments.
Sister, what's your nationality? Uganda.
Hey,
All
come here,
praises,
sister. My
man.
wife's Ugandan. Give us 2 minutes. Alright, come back. Yeah, alright, they're coming back. But they might not, but still. They what? They need to make sure they're prepared and they trim their lamps, man. Alright, that's what the whole point of it is, man. Give me Ezekiel chapter 37.
This is Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
And the hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord and set me down.
You got one of them gold bracelets. It's mad. It's our people, man. Our people, man. Go on.
The hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord and set me down in the midst of the valley which was full of bones.
Which is what?
Which was full of bones.
Zombies, man. Alright, zombies, man. Dry bones. Alright, and we know we've read all for sure. Alright, no one can say that they're without sin. You will call Yahweh, but Hashem Yahushua, you call him alive.
Come.
Alright, we know where we've sinned, but we need to do what?
Repent.
Repent, clean yourself, man. Shake yourself from the dust.
Come.
Right? And convert. Convert from this madness. Get out of this madness, man. Read.
Right, verse 2. And caused me to pass by them round about. And behold,
And lovely locks. Right?
and behold, there were very many in an open valley, and lo, they were very dry.
Very, very dry. You know that just because you got cocoa butter on, that doesn't make you oil. You know that, sister? Right? You need the oil of the Most High, man. Right? What is it? The oil, it runneth over, man. Yeah, you can read that. Psalm 23.
Yeah.
Or you can just jump to verse 9.
Yeah?
Oh no, it says, can these bones live?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Come. Verse 3, and he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live?
Can these what?
Can these bones
We
live?
say, Yahweh, can they repent? Can these people to stop downgrading your power and come and turn to the sister? You wanna uplift the Father? You got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Just the power, sister. All praises. Sister, what we're trying to show our people, stay back there behind the camera. What we're showing our people, right, is that we want these people to live. What it is, the Most High is you can choose life and you can choose death. Because it says, wide is the gate to destruction, but narrow is the way to the Father. You see it? Now we've come from hard backgrounds. You get me? Drug dealers, bad man. You know what I mean? Single parent households. You get me? But we know that this is a situation in the people in the Bible. Give me Deuteronomy. Read 2 verses. Right? Deuteronomy 28 and 58.
This is
54.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very
Now,
delicate.
you know that the brothers, all right, they got soft souls. You have boyfriends, fathers, and brothers. They're soft, really. But it's only when they go up against their brother.
His eye shall be evil toward his brother.
But when it's towards another man and man now, that's when you're a bit, damn, I know what's going to happen now. Right? There's going to be some sort of fight. You want to try and get him away from that so-called trident, black on black crime, right? Right? This is a curse on our people, right?
And toward the wife of his bosom,
Right? And towards the wife of his bosom,
and towards the remnant of his children which he shall leave.
domestic violence, single parent households, black on black crime. This is a condition that's on us for disobeying the Lord's commandments. All of these things like this, slavery, right, lynching, on ships and that. This is a condition that this happened to the Israelites. Give me the verse 29. Chapter 29.
This is Deuteronomy 29 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of
So
Israel.
we've got an agreement. When you go to work, right? Say for instance you work for Sainsbury's, right? You work for Sainsbury's, you got to do what? Make sure the shelves are stacked. You know what I mean? Be friendly to the customers. If you start, the customer comes first. If you start putting the customer last, they'll do what? Start writing you what? Disciplinary, written warning. That's the covenant you've made to wear that uniform, right? Now, us as the Israelites, we have a heritage. Our heritage ain't. Are you a powerful black girl? Okay, that's not what the Lord called you. He called you a daughter of Zion.
Right.
That's more powerful than black. Because black, you can be blackmailed. You can get blacklisted. Do you get where we're going with this?
Yes.
When you burn something, it turns into black ash. It turns into black. It turns into ashes. It's nothing that is pure. Now, white means all pure and clean and holy and all these things. So now, when you look in these words that they've given you, words are powerful. They hold weight. Now, there's nothing powerful about being black. You understand? But in the Bible, everyone that is black is an Israelite. Give me Songs of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. One more then, because you might have thought that this is a white man's Bible. Read it, to show you. This is what Bible it is. Read.
Songs of Solomon 1 verse 5. I am black.
I am what?
I am black, but comely.
Comely is Old English for beautiful. Alright?
O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
And the daughters of Jerusalem are beautiful as well. Alright? So this is why we have been told that the white man, this is our Messiah. But this is not our God, this is not our power. This guy here, he's the white man's power. Our power, he's got woolly hair. He's got like Nazarites. They've got locks in their hair. Did you know that's a custom for the children of Israel in Numbers chapter 6 that they have the Nazarene law. Have you heard of that before? The Nazarenes, they can't drink of the wine of the grape. They can't drink from the vine, the grapes and the raisins and that. They can't touch the dead, right? And they can't put any razor in their hair. That's a vow they promised to the Most High. Have you heard of that?
No.
Give you a flyer, sister, right? And when you got time, look it up, please, okay?
Yeah.
Because you're an Israelite. So now, give me Deuteronomy 22 and 5. We've got to show you one more. Because we got to remember the Sabbath day, sister. You got to remember to fear him and keep commandments. You got to know that you're an Israelite. You can't walk here thinking you're a powerful black girl. Okay? According to God, because you fear God. Read this. You fear God, right?
This is Deuteronomy 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a
Now
man.
you love God. You love God, yeah? Yahweh. You love the Most High, right? Would you do what he tells you? Or would you disobey him? Okay, read that.
The women shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
The woman shall not wear what pertaineth unto a man.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's
Now
garment.
you're not going to see me wearing that dress that woman's wearing. I'm never going to wear that. Alright, read.
For all that do so are an abomination.
So the Most High will look at me and think I'm an abomination. So I love God, Yahweh. Right? I'm not going to disobey him. Alright, sister? If you love him, I would love for you to show that to the Most High. And not to me, not to any of the brothers, but to the Father, alright?
That's right.
Thank you.
Have a good day, yeah?
Peace and love.
Shalom.
Love you, yes,
Sister.
Hey, give sister a round of
Yeah.
applause. All praise.
All praises, God. That's right.
What's your yeah, where you coming from? Where's you coming from? Where you coming? Give me Job. Give me the book of Job. Chapter 1.
Job 1 and verse 7. And the Lord said unto Satan,
The Lord said unto Satan,
Whence comest thou?
whence what?
Whence comest thou?
The Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Meaning, where did you come from? Huh? Islington. Okay. It's very nice over there, isn't it? It's very, you consider it as a ghetto. Islington. Is it the ghetto? It's full of yappies. It's a gentrified ghetto. So what? So that means it was a horrible place, and then it was gentrified by. He was gentrified. Well, the niggas came in. Yeah, they go into the lands. Yeah, so this is what happens. Whence comest thou? You know, we're biblical. We have a biblical standpoint. Bring it closer. You have yeah, we go. Our standpoint is with the Bible. Up, closer. Do you have any biblical beliefs? You don't believe in the Bible whatsoever. You don't believe in God. No, that's on us. It's on us. So what's your name? Rob. All right, Rob. Oh my gosh, what a name. Rob.
Robber.
Robber.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home.
So look, these guys are proud. Whoa. Right, they're a proud man. They don't keep at home. They like to go in other people's countries, and still pillage, take artifacts, take the bones of the ancestors of other people, steal their gold and even their masks, the bronzes of Nigeria and things. They don't keep in their own caves in Russia, in the Georgia mountains. They love to come out the caves and just pillage with their weapons, with their Vikings, with their barbaric and DNA. All right, one second.
Who enlargeth his desire as hell.
So he enlargeth his lands as hell, i.e. Alexandria, the Batman that died from syphilis, because he loved men, arseholes. All right, read.
So your and is as death.
And then what?
And is as death.
Yeah, because everywhere you go, it's throwing shit out the windows. All right, shitting on your own doorstep. All right, it's eating blood like vampires.
Yeah, rare.
Medium rare.
No, rare.
Everywhere is rare.
Yeah.
Everywhere they go, it's just rob.
Who's that?
We're talking about them here. Satan. We're talking Satan. Whence comest thou? From robbing, enlarging in his lands. Right? Read.
Proud man.
Proud Satan we're talking about.
And cannot be satisfied.
And they can't be satisfied. They want Australia. They want New Zealand. They want South Africa. They want every little bit. Right? America. Right? Caribbean. They want the Niger. They want Niger. They want Nigeria. They want the oil. They want to build a pipeline from Nigeria for the BP petrol station all the way to Europe, so they can suck out everything. They're never satisfied.
But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
So they gather all the nations. They gather them, whether they're Indian, whether they're Chinese. They flooded the Chinese, the Moabites, with opium. There was an opium pandemic with the English, man. The people from Islington, they went into China and they gave them heroin and polluted their country. They killed Aborigines. They pillage. There's nothing good coming out of the so-called Caucasian. Huh? There's nothing good. I can't mention anything that they've done for humanity that we can say, well done.
Yeah.
There's just nuclear weapons.
Yes.
Oppenheimer, what's his name?
Yeah, Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimers and that. There's just wickedness out of these guys, man.
Guns, tanks.
Do you like Oppenheimer? Do you know who Oppenheimer is? He created cotton dandelions and confetti to come out of. No, man. He split the atom and destroyed nations, man. Hiroshima's to be exact, man. Right? Yeah, you finished?
Yeah.
Alright.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 49 and verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Rob thinks he's going to be robbing forever, man. Right.
And their dwelling places to all generations.
He thinks that all of these generations, and he's going to have Junior Robert, man. Little Robert Junior, man.
They call their lands after their own names.
They call their lands after their own names. Robert, I would love to have a little Robert land, man. A little land called Robert. Robbery. Alright? They call their lands after their own names. Did you know about that, Robert? Everywhere they go,
Fire.
They go there. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Boom, bye,
Whoa.
bye.
Fire for that.
Everywhere they even them go. Oh no, yeah, no, we just set them for to teach the people them. Everywhere the so-called white man goes is death, destruction, and robbery.
Right.
And that's in the Bible. That's why we know this Bible is not a white man book.
No.
Every time we read
Stealing
it,
all the treasures and
we are the treasure.
That's the real treasure.
We are the treasure. We're the most high treasure. Yeah, SB, they put us in Santanos. Right, they steal the treasure of us. Our melanin, they put it into the biggest bin, you know? Yeah, the bonds of the people. Listen, man. One second. Yeah, get over there. I've got to show you. Rich Africans, you know? Hey, whoa. Brother, power in the man. Give him power in the man. Over there and
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 verse 8. Shall I not lay, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Eden, the understanding out of the mount of Esau, and the mighty men of Teman shall be dismayed, to the end of everyone of the mount of Esau may be cut off.
Alright, read verse 4 and 5.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 4, verse 4. It says, thou exalt thyself as an eagle.
So this is what they do. Everywhere they go, they use the eagle. Right? America, Egypt, Esau. Right? This is the Edomites. He's talking about. This is like a way to identify who the Most High is talking about. And there's nothing new under the sun. Yeah. The same thing that they done in this Obadiah time is the same thing they're doing now. Yeah. They're called the eagle.
Yeah, but they got assistants.
And even what's his name? The eagle has landed. You know what it said? The eagle has landed. Right? In the Vatican Church, they have got the eagle behind the Pope and everything there, right? Yeah. They exalt themselves as an eagle.
Those that set down nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
The eagle, we know it goes really high, big altitude, right? They set themselves high like the eagle, it's going to bring them down.
Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. If thieves came to thee, and if robbers by night, how art would thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had not enough?
They're stealing, and they don't have enough, bro. They want to steal more.
If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
Yeah, so they won't leave junkies. They won't leave nothing because pirates. Because grape gatherers, in our commandments, we're told that we're meant to leave pieces of the tree when we're gathering, so that it can be there for the birds and there for the homeless.
The Europeans are surviving of African treasures. Simple as that. No African treasures in going back in the cave.
No.
In going back in the cave.
You're an Israelite. You need to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, bro. There's a law about the men. There's a law about the men. Sister.
Yeah.
Alright, there's a law about the men having beards on, alright, bro?
Have a beard.
Grow a beard, bro. Are you with it? Forward them, sister.
Beautiful dress.
Yeah, good dress. So look, what do you know about the Israelites? Have you heard about us before? So what do you know about them? Like, does it sound like intriguing to know, to how?
So the granddad speaks a lot about
my granddad speaks more about you guys than I think. I don't know enough to feel like I can say it confidently, but I know.
Deuteronomy chapter 20, Deuteronomy 23. No, I'm listening to you. You don't know it enough, yeah?
Yeah, but I'll tell you what about it, and I know that from the overall thing.
Ezekiel
you guys
chapter-
are brothers spreading the word.
Ezekiel,
And spreading the word in a way which shows
Over on Amos chapter 7 and 17. Alright, sister, we're gonna, because we love you, right? Some of the things that Israelites might say, it might come across harsh because we're living in Babylon. We're living in a mindset that TikTok, Instagram, all these things have been an influence on our communities, you understand? Even the music and whatnot, right? So it can get into a like, it cuts deep because we don't really want to be told things that we know we shouldn't be doing, you get me? But the one that loves you is what your mum. Why do you cry when she dies? Because when she kept telling you the right things to do in life, and you needed a shoulder to cry on, who was there to look out for you? Not the one that wanted you to damn go and splatter all the money on a Hennessy and, you know what I mean? The ones that will love you is the one that will put a coat on you when you was cold, give you something to eat. And so we don't live by bread alone, right? What clothes us is righteousness. What we feed on is the verses. This is what can feed us, the Most High. Right?
Little bit King Louis.
No, but it's this 23. So yeah, it's not about what I say. This is more beautiful, right?
This is Deuteronomy chapter 23 and verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
There can't be no whores amongst the daughters of Israel. Now, a whore means a woman that she now sleeps with anybody in the ways, okay? Alright, read.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Nor a sodomite of the son of Israel. Alright? So give me the Romans chapter 7 and 1. Right? Israelites, we can't be sodomites. Men, them can't be backstabbers. Women, they can't be whores. Understand? This is not allowed to be like this. Read.
Romans 7 and verse 1. Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law.
Right? So we're not speaking, you don't know the law. We're speaking to the people that know the law, okay? This is what he's talking about. But we have been lost from that understanding of the law. So let's try and embrace it, how the Israelites would really live. Okay?
Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, how that the law have dominion over a man as long as he liveth.
Because the law is not wrong. The law says thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. Alright, honor your father and mother. There's nothing wicked about the commandments. The commandments have been tried time and time again in a furnace, and it always comes out pure. It never was burnt to ashes. Alright? That's how strong the commandments are, right?
And it says, for the woman which have an husband is bound by the law to her husband, so long as he liveth.
So long as he liveth, the laws are bound, alright, to the Israelites. The same thing as the laws being the woman, as long as she's had a husband, she is bound to him as long as he liveth. So, get me Matthew, when you read Genesis, what is the definition of a man and a woman being married? It's not walking down the aisle, dun, 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 dun. I just learned today that the woman having a bouquet, all right, and throwing it behind them and that was because in England they wouldn't wash. They was dirty. They used to throw piss out the windows and shit out the windows. So they had a bouquet because they were smelling. So all of these traditions are not of a sense of the Romans. It's a paganism, right? So
this is Genesis chapter
30, 24.
This is Genesis chapter 24.
Wait, one more. We'll show you.
Verse 67. It says, and Isaac brought her into his mother's tent.
Isaac brought Rebecca into his mother's tent, Sarah.
And took Rebecca. And she became his wife.
And that's what it is. To go and lie down with a woman, that would become your wife. That's the old ceremonial way. And then she would bleed of her virginity. And then the son will give the woman's father the token of virginity, the bed sheets. That would now be a ceremonial token. that now that's your woman. Now we don't have that. Our woman, read that one last one, Ezekiel. And then Amos 7 and 17.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 7 and verse 17. And it reads, therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city.
Now our women have become both harlots in the city.
And thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword.
And it's not the women, it's the men of Israel. We went off, we went wrong. So now it's about the right man in the household. Now there's destruction upon the woman, destruction upon the children. Alright, and then now the other nations, you can see their women are in order. Why? Because the women, the Muslim women, alright, their women, the Indian women, they're in order. But in our households, it's single parents. It's black on black crime. Understand? So the so-called blacks and Hispanics, the Native Americans, we need to join together because we're fitting the conditions of this hardship for disobeying the commandments. Understand? I don't want to flood you too much, but I would love for you to go and research about the Hebrew Israelites. We're not black. There's no country black. There's no language black.
We're not Caribbean.
There's a language called Hebrew. We are Hebrew Israelites. Understand? Peace and love. Thank you for your time, sister. Right?
YouTube channel on the bottom.
Vine of Israel, London. Right?
Shalom.
Thank you for your time. Sister, right?
Lovely dresses.
Hey, round of applause for the sister.
If you man believe if the world's round or flat,
Now we believe that the world has got its pillars. It's got firmament. It's a firmament and there's pillars on the earth. Okay. Where's your father from?
with my father from Cyprus.
Cyprus, yeah? Alright. Those men of Israel that was in Cyprus.
Like we were one of the first islands to be enslaved by the whole world. Egypt is a big shipping point. Anyway, Egypt, Turkey, everyone came to Cyprus.
Yeah, but no, you know, our people, there's books about Ephesians, Corinthians. That's in your area. So there's Israelites that were living among them. So who knows, man? Who your father's lineage? You could be, bro. You don't know, yeah? Why you not? In that case, yeah, keep the commandments. You understand? Yeah, no Muslim thing.
Of course you can, sister. Of course. It's got a back and front. You can take both sides of each other.
Yeah, sister. So yeah, man, like we were saying, there's dry bones out in these worlds, man. Alright, and who's gonna understand, man? Give me that in Isaiah 53 and verse 1. And give me Psalms 94 and verse 16.
This is Isaiah chapter 53 and verse 1. And it reads, who have believed our report?
Who what?
Who have believed our report?
And to whom is the arm of Yahweh revealed?
And that's what the brother was mentioning earlier. Alright? To them, it wasn't given, man. And the disciples, the prophets would have loved to see this what's going on in these days, man. Because it ain't revealed unto everyone, man. Right? It's revealed unto the humble ones that have became babes and put away that old person, that old man, that Babylonish garment, man. Took it off, burnt it, alright, and put on them fringes with a ribbon of blue. Hey sister, you got 2 minutes? You want to hear some of the Bible? Alright, read, bro.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 49, 94,
Psalms
verse
94,
16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
And that's what, to say that again?
Who
will rise up for
against
me
against the evildoers?
Who's going to rise up for the Most High against these abominable evil people, man? Look at them across the road, man. Who's going to rise up for the Most High against the evil ones, man? Read.
Who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Against the what?
Against the workers of iniquity.
They work iniquity, man. Give me that in Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 14. They work iniquities, man. Mountains upon it, man.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4 and verse 14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not into the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it.
Go on.
Turn from it.
Do what?
Turn from it.
Go on.
And pass away.
Go on.
For they sleep, not except they have done mischief.
They don't sleep except they do something stupid, man. Don't go into them people's ways, man. Read.
And their sleep is taken away. unless they cause some to fail.
Yeah, they
some
got
to fall.
They got insomnia, man. They have sleeping problems unless they destroy a so-called black or Hispanic or Native American, man. These guys in their car, they're like, we didn't arrest the nigger today, man. We didn't put one of them behind bars, man. Damn! Alright?
Gotta catch a nigga.
We gotta find a nigga, man. That's how the police
Hey,
think.
sister.
They don't sleep.
What's your
Did you know about that? Did you know that? Did you know? No, 2 seconds. Don't let her
Don't make her
don't
do
make
Satan.
her. Don't touch it. You got your own soul, your own spirit. Alright? What we just read is that these wicked people in police officers, alright, they can't sleep until they destroy our people. You understand? That's in the Bible. It's about us, yeah. Alright? What's wrong? You don't like it? But wait, it's about the Bible and our people. Alright, you know what? Take a flyer, yeah? You got a bag, innit? So put the flyer in your bag, you got a phone. You got a YouTube channel, you can subscribe, alright? Alright, you're an Israelite, that's what we're talking about, yeah? Alright, daughters of Zion. Yo, that daughter was, that was wild. Alright, go on, bring a piece of tea.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 2,
Hey,
verse...
yo, sister, you have 2 minutes. We see you walk by earlier. You said you're gonna have to give us 2 minutes, right? Wasn't you? I'm sorry.
Give you a flyer.
Come in.
Did we give you a flyer? No, we're giving you a flyer. You can watch it later.
Yeah,
We're
give you a
basically
flyer.
telling our people we're not
Sister,
black,
you're
we're
a daughter of Zion. You're Israelite, okay? Alright, keep the commandments.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 1.
Yo, broski, bro, you got 2 minutes?
Not today, sorry, bro.
Alright, bro, alright.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Whoa! Alright? Destruction. Whoa! 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 Alright, brother. Hear this verse.
It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
You have a £5 note? If you have a fiver, brother.
We don't want no money from
no,
you.
brother. If you look at the fiver, brother, Winston Churchill, he says he's got nothing to offer but blood, sweat, and toil.
We was asking for money, you know. That's bad, isn't it?
Well, no, we don't want no money.
Yeah, no, never.
We don't want your money. Man. And you stop being effeminate. You're walking like a funny man. Man, walking like a fun. Whoa, man. That's a whoa.
Cut.
That's why the whoa came. It was a whoa, man.
Excuse me, sister. Excuse me, sister in the cat.
Sister.
1 second.
Sessions, you got 2 minutes.
Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity
Woe to them that devise iniquity.
and work evil upon their beds.
Yeah, they don't sleep. Right?
When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in their power, because it is in the power in their hand.
Because the power is in their hand.
That's right.
The power is in their hand to destroy us, man. We ain't got power.
The reason why I stopped because I don't think there's nothing much you can tell me that I don't know.
Okay, what can you tell us that we don't know?
Yeah, that's
I
right.
think we've got time for that now, to be honest.
Just give us a little thing so we can research it. Please.
Really?
Just a little thing. It's like small.
I really ain't. If I did that, I would have stopped. I'm not going myself.
Yeah, that's another thing. Okay, what would you tell your son his heritage, where he comes from?
Where's he from?
Yeah, what would you tell him? Because I've got children. I want to know how they need to know where they come from.
We know everything. We want to know. You know, that's righteous.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say I knew everything. I said I don't think there's nothing you can tell me that I don't know. That's what I said.
Okay. So what is it? Where would you tell your son where he's from?
Well, his mum's from Haiti.
Yeah.
I'm born here. Roots are in Africa.
So hell's place. That's what Haiti means. So you're gonna tell him he's from hell.
So you're telling me to wait? Where did you get the translation from that Haiti means hell?
Haiti, the definition of Haiti means hell's place.
Show me. But you're saying it. Show me.
Yeah, because
Show me the translation.
where did you get Haiti from? Because Haiti is an island that's split into two.
Hispaniola.
One of them's called Dominican Republic,
Santo Domingo.
and the other side is called Haiti.
Yeah.
Why ain't the whole island called what the whole island's
bro,
called?
I know that.
So then where did you get Haiti from?
Okay, Hispaniola, if you want to go there, yeah?
Where did you get Haiti from?
But, so before Hispaniola, what was it called?
I've got that. I've got it for you. No, I have.
It's not like I don't know that, it's just I'm not really on that at the moment.
No, but I've got it.
Okay, cool.
I've written it down because Columbus went there and all these French people and they went there and named it.
Columbus wasn't French.
No, I know. I've got the names of all the Caribbean islands and Haiti Haiti was called Mother of the Land, and the land of the land of high mountains, and it was by the Tainos, the Harawakis. Yeah, it was called the High Mountains before it was called Hell's Place. I've done research of each of the Caribbean islands and what they was called. St. Lucia is called, it was St. Lucie. The French named it after a woman that was Columbus-like.
Helen of the West, yeah, I know that. But
Columbus, the day they got to St. Lucia was the same day that they kind of had a ceremony for St. Lucie. That's why they named it St. Lucia, because it's the day that signified St.
before it was called that, what was the name for St.
Before it was St. Lucia, it was called.
Don't say Helen of the West, please.
Yeah, it was called Igawanas.
Okay, so I learned something.
Igawanas. Yeah, it's But wait, brother. Igawanas in all these places, right? We go by the biblical standpoint. You understand?
You do.
Yeah, we go by biblical standpoints.
Well, the King James version, yeah?
By the Hebrew, because we actually speak Hebrew, bro.
Yeah.
Can you see this writing on our chest?
Okay.
This is Hebrew, brother. We don't just go into English, we study deep that to find out what the names of the islands mean. Like Jamaica means land of wood and water.
Hebrew.
Like we go into Hebrew, bro. Understand? So now, when we teach our children, we're going to show them that Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and the children of Israel, Yasha Allah, princes of God, right? That we have a heritage of keeping laws, statutes, and commandments, and a promise given to us that we'll get the land of milk and honey, because we're by the rivers of Babylon carried away into captivity.
Sorry, yeah. Where was the Bible? Where did it come from?
The Bible comes from the Most High that gave it to righteous men. Give me that in Numbers.
You lost me there, bro. You lost me there.
Written by the finger of God. Give me that one.
I know most of it's copied from the Egyptians.
But the Egyptians, right? Hear this, right? The Egyptians, they've got things where they actually they've got dead. He was a pedophile. He slept with his son. He was the incest.
Most religions can say that.
No, I'm telling you.
Most
We are not allowed to do as the Egyptians do because they have incest. In Leviticus 18, it says all of the abominations and the fornication of Egypt. How they have a man like Isis. Her son is Horus. He slept with his mom. But wait, do you know that Isis was his auntie? Because that was Osiris's sister.
So you denying that?
So Osiris slept with his sister, and then his son slept with his mother, which was his auntie. It's madness, bro. We're not Egyptians. The Bible says we're not allowed to do what the Egyptians do. So when we look at the Egyptians' customs, not me to. When we look at the customs of the Egyptians and the whoredom, we know that is not this can't be Egyptian because it goes against what Egyptians.
But when you look at the two books, they're really, really similar. 90% of them.
Well, being an incest is not similar to us, brother. And you agree with that? You will not sleep with your sister or your mother.
I'm not saying I agree with that. I'm saying the comparison.
Are you an Egyptian then? Are you a mum? Would you mummify yourself and put yourself in cloth and take your organs out? Do we do mummification? No, we don't. So the customs of Egypt are not in the Bible. There's no mummification in the Bible.
Sure.
I'm telling you, you don't wrap yourself and mummify yourself. We bury ourselves. We bury the dead.
Okay. I'm gonna come back again.
Before you go, we believe that you might be a Jew, an Israelite of the Bible. What do you think the conditions of the Israelites?
Wait, please, before you go, take a flyer. Alright? Research how what we've been.
Alright, we'll do, definitely. Yeah.
Alright? And please, you got email address, phone number, WhatsApp. Get in contact, bro.
What did he talk about? You said the book of the dead.
The book of the dead. Yeah, the book of the dead.
It's called the Covenant. Look at this system. Day and night. You're telling our people we're not black. So we're reasoning with you for 2 minutes. We don't want no money. 2 minutes.
No money.
A psalm today keeps the demons away. Come, sister, man.
2 psalms. Alright. What do you want?
15 pounds. I'm coming back.
Psalm.
Hold on, sister. All praises to the Most High.
Sister, we're going to read you a Psalms, alright? And let's see if it resonates with you, right? Give me Psalms 137. 2 Psalms a day, right? 2 Psalms a day. Psalms 137. Alright, what you got there?
23.
Psalms 23, go on. Any one of
Psalms
them.
23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
Go on.
He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul.
You hear that? He restoreth our souls. Right now, our souls are not restored.
Right.
Understand? If we're going to do the ways of Babylon. You get me? You like the frankincense and myrrh now? Go crazy. So our souls need to be restored. We can't be upset with the Most High. Because you know the Most High, He made us perfect. You know the Most High, He made us in the image of God, made in the image of God. Yeah? So you know the Most High's got woolly hair. The Most High has woolly hair. The Most High has woolly hair. He sit on the throne in a white robe, remember? Yeah? So why do we now want to look like the blonde head guy and the red head guy? No, I'm sister, but we need to restore our souls. We need to restore it, but restore means to go back to the ways it needs to be. Right?
So it says, He restoreth my soul, He leadeth me in the path.
No, it's not. Keep going.
He leadeth me in the path of
He
righteousness.
leadeth me up on the path of righteousness
For His name's sake.
for His name's sake.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
So though you walk through doors, then you see batty boy everywhere. You see the people them are growing with each other. Alright, madness. The children are running rampant, monsters on the earth, right? Killing each other. Little black boy them with the hoodies and the balaclava ready to stab each other up. Though we walk through this valley of the shadow of death,
I will fear no
we
evil.
will fear no evil. Why? Because the Most High said He will look after us if we keep. He's anointed, saying to my prophets no harm and touch not His anointed ones. Because they want to do what? They want to keep and abide by His laws and commandments. Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
Yeah. Alright, read this. And that's why they'll say the Bible's Egyptian, because the rod and the staff. And that's what they will hold, innit? Them pharaohs, they hold a rod and a staff. So yeah, we're gonna show you.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
No, verse 1.
Slack that. Verse 1. By the rivers of Babylon.
By the rivers of Babylon,
Where we sat down.
where we sat down,
Where we wept.
where we wept,
When we remembered Zion.
where we remembered Zion. Do you remember Zion? What's the motherland, sister? Where's the motherland? No, the Zion. You don't remember Africa? It doesn't say that. That's not in the Bible. Right? It says remember Zion. Alright? So where's the motherland, sister? Jerusalem, right? Zion, right? Read.
We hanged our harps upon the willows.
Alright, we hanged up the harps. There was no time for singing and dancing.
In the
right?
midst thereof.
Go on.
And there that they carried us away captive.
And they carried us away captives. So the they is them. They carried our ancestors away into captivity. Alright? Go on.
Required of us a song.
And they wanted us to sing when we hung our harps up already. We ain't in that spirit of singing. Alright, we're by the valley of the shadow of death. Alright, read.
They required of us a song, and that they wasted us. Required of us myrrh. Sing, one of the songs of Zion.
They wanted us to sing one of them songs. Kumbaya, swing low, sweet chariots. Alright?
How shall we
sunny
sing
days, sunny
the
days.
Lord's song in a strange land?
How are we going to sing the Lord's song in a strange land? Singing to who? Singing to this guy. Are we singing for this guy to come swing low and take us home? Fire for this guy, man.
For if I forget thee, O Jerusalem,
If we forget Jerusalem and talk about Mother Africa,
let my right hand forget her cunning.
alright, yeah, so if we forget brainwash and forget the motherlands, Jerusalem, let us not, our right hand stop working. Do you want your right hand to stop working? So then don't forget Jerusalem, sister, right?
If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth.
You want your tongue to get chopped off or get stuck up super glue? Alright, read.
If I prefer not Jerusalem,
If you don't prefer Jerusalem,
above my chief of joy.
above Africa. Alright, so now we gotta remember Jerusalem. Sister, you're a daughter of Zion. Alright? Alright? Beautiful dress, but just get the woolly vibrations now. Yeah, and locks it up and them thing there. Love, sister, you're Israelite. Keep the commandment. Bring it out, bro.
This is the book of Psalms 149 and verse 1.
Bring it up.
Praise ye the Lord, Yahweh.
That's right.
Sing unto Yahweh
Do
a
what?
new song.
Sing unto Yahweh a new song.
And his praise in the congregation of saints.
And that's what we're going to do, man. Alright, we're going to sing unto Yahweh. Alright, that Yahweh deliver us from the land, the north country, man. And from the places you've scattered us, man. Alright, and give us that new covenant. Alright, and blot out our transgressions, man. Take not thy Holy Spirit away from us, man.
Right.
That's the song we're singing, man. Alright, the same way you delivered our forefathers, alright, from the hands of Pharaoh, man.
Right.
We want the Most High to deliver us from the hands of damn Esau, man. Read.
Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp. For Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation.
And that's what it's about. Salvation is for the meek. That's what I was saying, Isaiah 60, right? For the prison houses. I read that one and then we're going to close that precept. Read that. Isaiah 60. Oh, get Luke. Get Luke 4 and 16.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 4, and verse 16. And it reads, and he came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up, and as his custom was, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day.
Where? He went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day.
And stood up for to read. And there was delivered unto him the book of the prophet Isaiah. And when he had opened the book,
so when the Messiah opened up the book, read.
He found the place where it was written,
Go on.
The Spirit of the Lord Yahweh is upon me, because he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor.
To the poor.
He hath sent me to heal the brokenhearted.
To heal the brokenhearted.
And to preach deliverance to the captives.
To the captives.
And recover of sight to the blind. To set at liberty them that are bruised.
So yeah, he wants the ones that are meek, the ones that have been in prison houses, in captivity, and bruised up, man. They need healing. Our people need healing. Alright?
Can I just read on?
Yeah, go on there, bro.
So verse 19, to preach the acceptable year of Yahweh, and he closed the book, and he gave it again to the minister, and sat down, and the eyes of all them that were in the synagogue were fastened on it.
Yeah, man. They couldn't move, man. Because why? Because he came to Isaiah, man. He came to fulfill it, man. He came to say, yo, I ain't come to destroy what Isaiah was saying. Come to read it to you until he can remind you that's what it's about, man.
That's right.
Alright? So yeah, brother, just bring it. Everyone come tighten up, close the beat. Bring out Psalms. Psalms.
This is the book of Psalms 132 and verse 11. Yahweh has sworn in truth unto David. He will not turn from it.
He will not turn from it.
Of the fruit of thy body will he set upon thy throne.
From the fruit of his body, alright, go on.
If thy children will keep my covenant and my testimony that I shall teach them, their children also shall sit upon thy throne forevermore.
For how long?
Forevermore.
So this is a point, man. We need to repent. Right? We need to want our children to understand the law, statutes, and commandments. Right? We're not even doing this. We're doing this for searching out our own salvation with fear and trembling, man. But what did Noah do, man? He made sure he brought his family with him, man. What did Lot do, man? He made sure he got his wife and his children with him, man. Right? Read.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 66. What will ye do, or how will ye hide your sins before the Most High and his angels? Behold, the Most High himself is the judge.
Alright, what can you really do? Alright, you can't hide. The Most High will judge everybody, man. Read.
Fear him leave off from your sins and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall power lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble.
And that's the troubles that are going to happen to Jacob. And it's coming soon, man. Sooner than certain man will think, man. Alright? No man knoweth the time or the hour, man. But it's high time to wake out of sleep, because salvation is nearer than when you even believed it, man. Alright? And they were saying that in Romans times, man.
Right.
How much more now, man, when we're seeing rumors of war? Right? Destruction, and this time people want to blow each other up, man. Russia can't wait to blow up England, man. You can't live your best life in England trying to show up, man. Alright?
This is the book of Samuel 7. Daniel. This is the book of Daniel 7, verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
The saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. The saints of the Most High are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that fear the Most High by keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments with the faith of Yahushua to come and save them. Read.
And possess the kingdom.
And what?
And possess the kingdom.
Go on.
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
Go on.
Even forever and ever.
Yeah, the saints of the Most High. Hey, Jewish guys ain't allowed now.
I'm a Jewish.
Yeah, we don't need you. We don't need you.
What do you mean I'm not allowed around?
You're not allowed next to our property. You could steal it like you've done with our homelands.
Is this your property?
No, but we don't want you next.
Well, this is on the street. I'm on the street.
Yeah, but
I can say I don't want you next to me. Right, you don't have control over the street.
When's Commerstyle?
I'm on the street.
When's Commerstyle?
I'm not going into your place. I'm standing over here.
When's Commerstyle? The synagogue?
Where's Commerstyle?
When's Commerstyle?
I speak English, regular English.
That's English. It is English. When's Commerstyle?
It's not today's English.
Well then, do you understand it though, don't you?
I do, but I'm wondering why you're speaking funny.
I'm speaking funny?
I'm not going to take your thing. Why would I take that?
Well, alright. So what's your standpoint? What do you want to talk about? Give me Ezekiel. Alright, do you believe in the Bible? Don't run away from it. We want to read Ezekiel. Oh, now you want to run. Give me Proverbs 28. So the Jewish guy runs from the Bible. Madness.
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 1.
Bring it up.
It says the wicked flee when no man pursues.
What is the Jewish man?
The wicked flee when no man pursueth.
What's the synagogue of saying?
The wicked flee when no man pursueth. But the righteous are bold as a lion.
The righteous are bold, man. Alright? And that's why it says, Wisdom of Solomon 5:1, the righteous man will stand up in great boldness against the faces that have stolen our lands, man.
Right. This is the book of the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the faces of such as has afflicted him, and have made no account of his labor.
Yeah, man. Alright? Stand in great boldness. Bring it out, bro.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone with a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city of Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all.
Yeah, that place is going to be thrown down, man. Revelation 14 and 8.
This is Revelation chapter 14 and verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen.
Babylon is what?
Babylon is fallen.
Babylon is done, man. Babylon is fallen, man. Read.
Is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
And on that, we're going to close out and give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Baharakah, Kadash. Come, Yeshua. Come, Yeshua. Come, Yeshua.